Hello people, I'm back at my normal spot where I stopped. It's quite nice and peaceful here with the sheep and the cows and there's no jackdaws today. There's normally loads of jackdaws. They must be off raping and pillaging some field somewhere. Oh, anyway, I'm in a much better mood than I was 2 days ago. The little vlog that I did, I've decided not to post because it was too much of a rant after almost being run over. Not just once, but about 4 times that whole day. Yet today, 48 hours later, it's completely different. Everybody's given me plenty of space. They've been very nice, considerate to other road users. Can't fault them. Anyway, last Tuesday it was, Tuesday just gone, I went to pump up my bike tyres to go on a ride as I normally do, and I found my front tyre was extremely low. It was down to 20 psi. It's never normally that low. After leaving it for a day or two, it's down to about 80. So yeah, I pumped it back up to 90 and gave this wheel a quick look over. And I found this gash on the side. I knew the gash was there. I knew it wasn't down to it wasn't leaking air before, or leaking fluid before, sealant. Anyway, I thought, oh, so I gave the tyre a spin, and it's the sealant should have plugged the hole, but it didn't. So I got a stand start, and I shoved the dart in. I turn the camera around and let you have a look. Right there's the stand dart in the side of my tyre. The tyre's not bulging, and it's actually sealed the hole nicely. Now I've done 34 miles odd, 32 miles. Yeah, I did 25 plus 8, so that's 33 miles I've done on that tyre with that plug-in. I pumped it up this morning. Let's turn the camera around. I pumped the tyre up again this morning, the front tyre, and it was back down to its normal 85. So I pumped it back up to 90, and we're all good again for another day's ride. Yeah, there is a section of road that I go on which has got a lot of gravel, loose bits of flint and stuff that's come out the tarmac and off where the rough roads merge, come together and form a crossroads. And yeah, it's bits of flint and stuff in the road. That's probably where I picked up that gash in the tyre from a couple of weeks ago. In fact, it was on the day that I'd fitted those new tyres. They're Zipzone tyre, tubeless tyre. Yeah, so that lasted a couple of weeks without leaking. What I could do, if I was that worried about it, would be to take the tyre off and put a patch on the inside. But I think the stand start is doing its job. Ooh, there's a cow. Where is it? Where's it gone? I can't. There it is. It's running up there. It's gone for a little run when it's galloping past me. Anyway, I'm going to try and get up to my canal in a minute and have a little look up there, and then I'm going to try and find the river hole if I can, and then I've got to come home, do a bit of shopping, so we've got something to eat for breakfast. Ah, there's the jackdaws. The jackdaws come back now. They must circle around looking for something to eat. Yeah, there's about 6 of them over there. I do like the noise they make. Very cheeky chappies. Anyway, so I don't really want to turn my channel into a political channel. But what's happening to the world now, man? You know, we're being driven to a point where we have to accept that Black Lives Matter. Well, of course, Black Lives Matter, right? But we're now being told that White Lives Matter, the banner that was flown, was racist, divisive, and was a deplorable thing to happen. Oh, it's no more offensive in my mind, in my opinion, of course. In my opinion, it's no more offensive than seeing a gang of footballers with the words Black Lives Matter written on their t-shirts. All lives matter. And I think if you're going to turn football into politics, then it shouldn't be on television. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I've got people there now, so I'll probably stop because it's quite embarrassing talking to yourself. As I was saying, White Lives Matter is the same as Black Lives Matter in my eyes. Both slogans should not cause offence, or both slogans should cause an offence. But you can't have one saying yes, that's acceptable, that's perfectly all right, and the other one not. We're all one race on this planet. So we are a race of human beings. Skin colour should never ever come into it. So let's let that sink in for a minute. Skin colour should never come in to anything. As I said before, and I'll say it again, don't judge a person on the colour of their skin. Judge a person on the contents of their character. Anyway, that's my opinion. Don't let football spoil your life. In fact, I might even very seriously contemplating giving up my TV licence. At the moment, the way that the BBC are discriminating one way or the other, if it's not discriminating against Donald Trump, they're discriminating against white people by saying that it's deplorable to say that white lives matter. That I find that the BBC is very divisive. They're constantly saying a black man was killed by a white man. Now they shouldn't say that. They just should be simply saying that a man was killed in America by a cop. That's what they should have said. They shouldn't have said anything else. They shouldn't have brought race into it or anything. They should have just said what happened. But no, they're playing into the hands of this, into the hands of the Black Lives Matter movement. Yeah, American cops are bad. I've seen several videos online of cops acting extremely bad. There was a guy yesterday had his arm broken. It wasn't even the right guy they were looking for. It was somebody completely different, a random guy on the street who even said it was nothing to do with him. But no, they threw him to the ground and broke his wrist. So American police do need to have their immunity withdrawn and be held accountable for their actions. They've had it too good for too long, unfortunately. But we're not in America, we're in England. And England is a much more civilised part of the world, I find. We don't have a gun culture. We don't have a police culture where if you do something slightly suspicious, you don't call the police, you just get on with it. Well, anyway, I'm going to try and my fingers move. I'll try and cut this short and do a bit more. If I ever get to the River Hole, I'll let you know. Right, catch you in a bit. Bye.